Howdy. Um, it's really early in the morning. It's 7 a.m. I'm making a trade recap from yesterday. I also have a video from the other day that I haven't uploaded yet. I haven't made a thumbnail. I haven't uploaded it yet because I had to make it right before I had to leave for work. So this is another video that I'm making, but not going to upload as soon as I do because I got to go to the gym right now. Anyway, let's get into yesterday's trade. Let's talk about it. Um, don't mind this. I'm trying to figure out how to place multiple top take profits and multiple stop losses. And man, is it aggravating. Man, is it confusing. Man, is it so freaking hard to do this. Somebody ought to come up with their own goddamn software to help people trade because I mean seriously, can it be that hard? Is it really that hard? Like, why can I not place multiple take profits and multiple stop losses on my trading view? Hmm? Why is that a thing? Why? And I'm over here on the Trade of 8 trying to figure out how to do this. I can't right click. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just get into yesterday's trade. What went down? Where did we take? We ended up taking profits, by the way, yesterday. Really good. Uh, really good. Execution, really good on the charts yesterday. What ended up happening is we wanted to sell. Yesterday's market condition was a sell order. I believe we respected um, a fair value gap and we had closed below. We had respected a 4 hour above, 4 hour fair value gap above, and we had closed below the midline of a 30-minute fair value gap around. Honestly can't remember. I think it was. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, what did we see? What made us go into that trade? ES had taken out. Yes, ES had taken out highs outside of the range, outside of our range from London to New York Open. We took out these highs here. And after we did that, we got some displacement to the downside. Once we saw that, we saw an inverse of this 5 minute. We were like, okay, probably going to go into shorts here. And we did. We went into shorts right here. You can see my take profit. After this pullback, we went in. So this is why I gotta take trades. I gotta do trade recaps as soon as I know the trade. Anyway, what did we do here? We plus sell after this pullback. After here, and we didn't really have. My stop loss was about up here. Originally, we were targeting this low. Originally, we had gotten to sells like around here after we had closed below these lows on. You know what, I'm just gonna delete this. We had gotten into a sell around here after we closed below this low and got some displacement towards it. I set my stop loss pretty far up. I gave myself a little bit of breathing room just because there was some fair value gaps ahead that I thought we could come. Holy shit. Israel's finally done it. They've nuked Iran. Anyway, yeah, so we had targeted this Asian low here, stops above here. After we had created this lower high, I moved my stop loss down to the top of that lower high, and it was a soft stop. It was not a hard stop. If we had ended up coming to that area and just wicking into it, I would have still been in the trade. Or if it had closed above that high, I would have been out of this trade. So nice to know that we made it into the trade. However, there's something that I want to get into and something that something that's really been irking me recently is setting multiple take profits and multiple stop losses and setting runners. I want to set runners. I want to set multiple stop losses. I could have catch this entire move if I had a runner. I really do believe that I could have because well, maybe not this whole move, but at least I thought that low had come to there. At least to here, at least to these lows here. I would have wanted to keep a runner to that, but I didn't know how to set a runner. Like I said, that's what I was messing around with this morning on Tradeovate, trying to figure out how to set a freaking runner, but who knows? Who knows how to set a runner? That's what's pissing me off, dude. Like, why can't I set runners, multiples, and multiple take profits on my Trading View through my Tradeify accounts? I don't get it. I don't understand why it's not that way. I have this conspiracy theory that Tradeovate and Tradeify and all of the prop firms out there are in talks and they are making this shit confusing on purpose. I think they're making this shit confusing on purpose. I think they're making it so that you lose money, so that you stay in the eval phase forever, so you do all of these things that you end up, losing money, and they're going to make it as hard as possible. Tradeify, they make money in two ways. They make money when you're on your evals, and they make money when you're making money. So they're not gonna help you out at all until you get onto your funded, and then maybe they'll help you out. And even then, I guess they wouldn't help you out because I bet you like 80 to 90% of their entire market and of their entire target audience, or whatever you want to call it, they're probably on freaking evals. I guarantee you at least 80% of every single person that has a Tradeify, Alpha Futures, Funded Next. Oh my lord. If you have a Tradeify, Funded Next, Alpha Futures account, there's an 80% chance you're on eval. And they know that. And they're going to try and keep you there as long as fucking possible so they can keep their fucking monthly subscription and they make you... Anyway, that's what it is. We made about it was about 600. It was about $590 we made yesterday. Yeah, still sticking to this thing where I don't really give a shit about the money. I absolutely fucked the I absolutely screwed the what is it called? The consistency rule. I absolutely screwed over the consistency rule. So I think even if I I think even if I end up even if I end up making the 3,000 to get the payout, I won't get it. But I don't care. I'm gonna keep trading on this account. I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't care. I'm here for the process. I'm here for all of this shit. I don't care about this funded account. I've set some money aside so that I'm able to buy another eval account so that when this funded account inevitably ends up in the fucking can, I'll be good. I'll still be able to trade. And I don't want to trade on paper. It's trading on paper is great, but it just there's no skin in the game. So I feel like there's a big aspect missing from that. And I guess I have taken the skin out of the game by not giving a shit about this account. But there's still the fact that stands. I put $300 into Tradeify and they gave me this account, and that's the skin in this game. I'm going to lose that $300 investment that I had here for that. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 100%. So we're screwed on the consistency. Absolutely. Probably not going to get a payout from this. Take your Tradeify rewards to live. Same login, no markets, no profit split. Slay. Yeah, but man, that's it. That's all I really gotta say. Account's fucked. We're not gonna get a payout with this account, but I'm gonna continue to trade on this account because it's really helping with the process. It's really helping with my psych. It's really helping me develop my strategy. You know, I'm in the baby steps of developing this accumulation, manipulation, distribution strategy. And I mean, this month is turning out pretty freaking good. I'm not even looking at the P&L or the like how much we've lost, how much we've made. This is break even. This is break even. Two losers, three winners. That's what I see. That's what I see here. I do care about the risk to reward. I care about the actual trades that we're taking. I care about the entries and all of that stuff. But I don't care about the money. I genuinely just don't give a shit anymore. I feel like as soon as I've stopped caring about that, it's not necessarily that my trades got better, but it's like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. It was like I didn't have to baby these things. I didn't have to, you know, and at the same time, it's not, you know, a lot of people on the internet say, don't take your evals too seriously. Don't take this too seriously. You know, first liquidity sweep, first inverse, take that trade. And while I do agree with that, I don't think that you should take your evals seriously. I think that the whole point of prop firms is to be able to exploit them and to use the amazing ability of it's not your money, bro. At the same time, I think that taking the first liquidity sweep and taking the first inverse and just trying to full port them and all that stuff, that's feeding your mammalian brain. It's feeding the part of your brain that loves and is addicted to dopamine, and that's a huge dopamine rush. I mean, seriously, man. Yesterday, if you had taken, oops, if you had taken the first, if you had taken the very first liquidity sweep, if you took a very first liquidity sweep and inverse without waiting for any retracement, just taking that first, taking off of these highs up here. Um, yeah, if you had taken the first liquidity sweep of these highs up here, and you had taken the first inverse and you full ported it and you did that, you would have made how much money? And you just held onto your position and you caught the entirety of the move. Let's say you went in right there, stops here, and you caught the whole move. That's a fucking 9 to 1 RR. Let's just say you put let's just say you put one fucking micro or one fucking mini on that shit. That's 10 bands, bro. It's 10 fucking bands that you would have made. And that oh my god. Um that is like that fills your ego so much. But that's not confirmation trading. That's not sustainable trading. And that's what we're trying to build here. We're trying to build sustainable habits. We're trying to rely on trading as a source of income that we can rely upon. That's the whole goal here is that I'm not trying to, I'm trying to develop skills right now. And you know, that's great. I think that you would have caught this $10,000 move and that would have been great for you and but your psych would have been fucked because you took the first inverse off of the first liquidity sweep ever, and you're gonna be like, well, if I do that every single time, I'm gonna get stopped out like 10 times in a row, but I'm gonna make that first one, right? No, bro. No, bro. You're not. I mean, yeah, you're right, but you're not developing the skills of trading. And the skills of trading that you're not developing aren't technical analysis. They're your psych, they're your discipline, they're your ability to cultivate and develop a strategy and stick to it with the impartiality of a fucking sage. That's the goal, dude. So, you know, I think that right now I'm in an area I'm in a time where I'm not going to give a shit. I'm in the time where I am just trying to develop my strategy. I'm trying to become a profitable trader, or at least develop the skills to become a profitable trader. Once I get there, once I maybe get my first payout, maybe get my once I get my first payout, once I get get some confidence in the markets. I have some confidence in the markets, but that uncertainty monster, it's he's still there. He's still strong. But yeah, man, it's just like I think that for a while I'm gonna stick to not really giving a shit about making money in the markets and just giving a shit about developing a really good psych, having really good discipline, and building a strategy and having consistency. If I can show myself that I can consistently make good decisions on the markets, I'm not going to set a timer for it, but it would be a couple of months, that I'm consistent in the markets. I think that that's bigger than anything else. Then I'd be starting to really like push it and really starting to make a lot of cash. You know, uh, right now this is the 6th month. We're just gonna have alarms going off this whole trade recap. Anyway, um, yeah, man. I just for a while, I'm not gonna care about making money. I'm not gonna care about losing money because I'm on prop firms. I'm not gonna care about any of that. I'm going to buy prop firms to put some skin in the game to help develop that psych. But I'm I've lifted a weight off of my shoulders and I'm gonna keep it that way. That's it, man. I'm gonna until it suits me better to put that weight back on my shoulders and make some money. Cause the fact stands, man. If you wanna make some money in these markets, you're gonna be risking. And another fact stands that your brain can't determine risk of money between risk of death. So once I start, building that, getting those reps on dealing with the uncertainty monster, having the baseline of consistency that I know I can do, I just got to do it. Um, then we can start pushing this. Then we can start, I think that what I would do is I would buy another Lightning just so that I can start actually making real money. Then I would buy a couple of fundeds and I would be full porting those fundeds and passing them aggressively as soon as possible. But I would be keeping the past evals, the funded accounts, and the Lightning accounts. I would take them seriously. I would not. I would only trade them based off of. I guess how this is what I'm saying. If I'm making real money, I'm taking it seriously. I'm only taking trades off of my setup. I'm only taking trades at 930. I'm only taking trades at 250 risk. I'm only following my rule is absolutely no questions asking, not even budging on that. But with the evals, it's gonna be get that shit fucking passed, bro. Get it fucking passed. And I think that the best thing to do with that is to spend one a week on one funded account, not buying five at a time and passing them as soon as possible. I do this thing where I set $70 aside to buy a funded account, and that's what I would do. I would buy one Lightning, I would buy one funded, and I would trade the Lightning with care, and I would trade the eval with aggression. I would pass that shit ASA fucking B, and I would make sure it was a funded account that I could pass ASA fucking B in 1 to 2 trades. And that's it, man. I'm gonna go to the gym now. We got legs tonight. Today I've got to oh my god, dude. All right, before I leave, I got to get into something deep. I have a serious problem. It's affecting my relationship. It's affecting my trading. It's affecting my life. It's affecting my work. It's affecting everything. And it's been affecting everything forever. I have really bad ADHD, and I have been raw dogging ADHD my entire life. I've never seen a psychiatrist about it. I've never taken medication for it. I didn't even know that I had ADHD until my mother told me until I was about, I think, 18 was when she told me. And I do thank her for not getting me on Adderall when I was a little youngin'. But right now, I am trying to become a profitable trader. And in this age that is 2026, there are an absolutely absurd amount of distractions. And I guess, I think that seeing a psychiatrist, seeing a someone to help with this distractions that I deal with on a daily basis. I mean, even right now, dude, I'm playing around with this putty. Like, focus on the video. Basically, I have ADHD, and it distracts me. I get so distracted so easily that it is affecting my relationship, it is affecting my trades, it is affecting my work, and it's affecting my discipline. So, I think today the number one goal is to fucking find a fucking psychiatrist, dude. It's seriously, I mean, yesterday was the turning point. Me and my partner work a lot. We're both in restaurants, and we usually only get one day a week to be with each other the whole day. And my dumbass forgot about that. Just completely forgot about that, like a moron. And I decided to lay down on a couch and take a nap without putting a alarm. And I mean, yeah, I was tired. Yeah, I needed that nap. But it's not even that like if I had remembered and known that, hey, dude, today's the one day you get to be with your partner for the next week. Maybe don't take a nap right now. Maybe spend some time with them. Maybe that could have happened. And I think that, there's just so many things in life that I be doing and people tell me to be doing. And I think to myself, I'm going to do that. That's not a hard thing to do. That's super easy. And I just don't do it because I get distracted and then I forget about it. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I just get distracted so easily. I forget so easily. Even just stupid shit. Stupid fucking shit. I'll just forget. I let the fucking stove on yesterday when me and Lucci went to the grocery store. I mean, what even distracted me from that, dude? We have a cat. I could have killed that thing. I mean, I'm looking over here. You see that little plastic cup right there? Right there? I mean, why did I leave that there? I left that there all night. Lucci probably woke up today and saw that and got really angry. And I know that. I think there's a fucking thing of sauce over there too. Anyway, I gotta go. It's getting down to the wire. I'll see y'all later, guys. Peace out.